welcome to another What's Up Wednesday with your Trafera TLCs. I'm Kristen Dupuy, one of the teaching and learning consultants, and today I want to show you some panel do's and don'ts. So basically some care and best practice tips for those of you who use an interactive flat panel in your classroom. I have a Promethean panel behind me, so that's the one I'm going to be using today. I'm going to show you everything on my screen as far as the tips, but I'm also going to go to my panel and actually do those things I'm telling you. So just gives you a heads up as to what you can look forward to. All right, first of all, cleaning your panel. This is something that we get asked all the time, because if your panel is well loved, it's being used, and you'll notice that it gets kind of grungy. So what we always tell our teachers is you want to have a microfiber cloth. This is a fairly large one that I have access to. It was a little kit that I bought myself. But any kind of microfiber cloth will do. You can use this just daily, buff out any kind of marks, because you'll notice whenever your panel's all black, you can see more of those love prints is what I like to call them. So you can buff those out. I would suggest don't do this whenever your panel is on and ready to use. So you might not be able to see me, but I'm gonna talk the steps. One of the pro tips is to freeze your panel and turn the screen off. So you don't have to have it completely shut down, but I am going to press my no touch button, and I'm going to go ahead and hit my power button, which turns it completely black. So at this point, I can buff out those little marks that drive me crazy whenever I can see it. And when I'm ready to see how it looks now when it's on, I'm going to hit my power button again. I do have to hit no touch, and of course my little pin code, and then I have it back on. So a microfiber cloth works just great. If for some reason you ever need to do further cleaning than just the buffing out, there are some ways you can use a liquid. I will say first and foremost, I'm in my middle section here, is do not ever spray anything directly on your panel. You're going to want to apply whatever cleaner to your cloth. So I have a screen cleaner. It's specifically made for electronic screens, but I know Promethean suggests that even a 70-90% IPA or isopropyl alcohol will do. So again, spray it on your cloth and just buff it out. I think they say to go up and down is the best way to do it, and avoid the edges of your screen, and don't apply heavy pressure so that we don't do damage to our magic screens that we work with. Also, I think this is a dull thing, but if you have any kind of mic array or USB ports or any kind of places that you plug things in, avoid putting anything on there. Just wipe it with a dry cloth. All right, so cleaning your panel, that's some ways you could do that. Also, some other things you might want to know for best practices, and these are things that we see all the time, like, hey Kristen, my panel's not working like it's supposed to. Our panels have multi-touch points, so 20 points of touch can come up to 20 little fingers can come up here and do all the things. However, if we have things hanging from our panel, taped to our panel, touching our panel, even our cable whips that we might have on the sides, even if it's just hanging off to the side like this and it taps my panel screen, it's going to affect the functionality. So have nothing hanging from your panel, and I'm talking like those cute decorations. I was guilty of it. I had some really cute little things that would say, Happy Easter or whatever. Don't have those hanging from your panel. Even fairy lights that we know we all love, and Christmas lights. So don't hang those directly on your panel. And also, I think it goes without saying, is don't tape anything on your panel, because again, that's going to affect the touch. And lastly, guys, our boards come with a pen, which is made for the panel. It's just a stylus. It has no ink, no marker, or anything in it. And with certain panel models, we do have a eraser that is just for the panel. So this little orange light bulb I have right here, I put, for the love of all things, do not use an expo marker or your dry erase eraser on your board. It's not going to do good things. We don't want to do that. So what I would do is keep those separate from your panel. Keep that by the dry erase board, and just keep your panel accessories next to it. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today for best care practices for your What's Up Wednesday for your panels. Y'all have a good one.